Join me as I dive into my biggest financial blunders and try to transform them into lessons that can lead to success. Financial mistakes can be a huge barrier to achieving success in various aspects of life. We've all been there, making decisions that seem right at the time, but end up costing us in the long run. These mistakes can hold us back from reaching our full potential, and it's essential to acknowledge and learn from them. One of the most common financial mistakes people make is overspending. We all love to treat ourselves every now and then, but when it becomes a habit, it can quickly spiral out of control. Another mistake is the lack of budgeting, which can lead to a significant amount of stress and anxiety. Poor investment choices are also a common mistake that can have severe consequences on our financial stability. Lastly, not having an emergency fund in place can leave us vulnerable to unexpected expenses. Overspending can be a silent killer of financial stability. For instance, buying a brand new car can seem exciting, but it can also mean taking on a significant amount of debt. The average American household has over $140,000 in debt, with a significant portion of it being car loans. This can limit our ability to invest in more lucrative assets and create long-term wealth. Not having a budget in place can also lead to overspending, as we're not tracking our income and expenses effectively. Lack of budgeting is another significant financial mistake. A budget helps us prioritize our spending, make conscious financial decisions, and achieve our goals. Without one, it's easy to get caught up in impulse purchases and overspending. According to a survey, only 40% of Americans have a budget in place, which means 60% are winging it and potentially setting themselves up for financial disaster. This can lead to a cycle of debt and financial stress. Poor investment choices can also have a significant impact on our financial health. Investing in the stock market can be intimidating, especially for beginners. However, not investing at all can mean missing out on potential long-term growth. A common mistake is putting all your eggs in one basket, rather than diversifying your portfolio. This can lead to significant losses if one investment doesn't perform well. Not having an emergency fund in place can leave us vulnerable to unexpected expenses. Life is unpredictable, and things don't always go as planned. Car repairs, medical bills, and losing a job can all be significant financial shocks. Without an emergency fund, we may be forced to take on debt or make difficult financial decisions. Aim to save 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in an easily accessible savings account. To overcome these financial mistakes, it's essential to develop a growth mindset and be willing to learn. Start by acknowledging your financial mistakes and taking responsibility for them. Create a budget and track your expenses to understand where your money is going. Prioritize needs over wants and make conscious financial decisions. Diversify your investments and build an emergency fund to protect yourself from unexpected expenses. Making small changes to our daily habits can also have a significant impact on our financial health. Cut back on unnecessary expenses, like subscription services you don't use or eating out too frequently. Use the 50/30/20 rule as a guideline. -50% of your income should go towards necessities, 30% towards discretionary spending, and 20% towards saving and debt repayment. Another key strategy is to educate yourself on personal finance. Read books, articles, and online forums to stay informed about the best practices and strategies. Surround yourself with people who share your financial goals and values. Having a supportive community can help you stay motivated and accountable on your financial journey. Lastly, be patient and persistent. Overcoming financial mistakes takes time and effort. Don't be too hard on yourself if you slip up. Instead, learn from your mistakes and move forward. With the right mindset and strategies, you can overcome financial mistakes and achieve success. To recap, financial mistakes can hold us back from achieving success, but by being aware of them and taking actionable steps, we can overcome them. We discussed common financial mistakes, such as overspending, lack of budgeting, and poor investment choices. By developing a growth mindset, creating a budget, and educating ourselves on personal finance, we can pave the way to financial stability and success. If you've made a financial mistake in the past, share your story with us in the comments below. Don't forget to check out our video on financial literacy, where we dive deeper into the world of personal finance and explore practical tips and strategies to achieve financial freedom.